right, so guess what? Look, wait, that's the target right there. Look, he comes out leaving. Yes, I'm a targeted individual. Yes, I am a targeted individual. You know, they try to send me these subliminal messages about my claiming that if I'm a target individual, again, they'll, you know, always trying to like, you know, assassinate me of making such claims. And I'm not making a claim. I'm showing you guys that I am a target individual. I don't have to make that claim anymore. I've already proven it. But I want you guys to see, I had started a new video, and they had a perp comes up and asked me something about, oh, you good, bro? You know, you want to swipe? I'm like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about, right? They try to engage in these sort of psychological subliminal threats. Walk up my apartment building, talking about what? That's a silent killer, some shit like that. It's always, let me tell you something, because you never see, when I come outside my building, I never see these three ladies standing there right in front of the door. Now, why are they standing in front of the door? Right? Why are they blocking the entrance? They can go to either side, right? They can go to either side, right? No, don't try to manipulate me with, you know, with these Negropean females. Don't want any of them, right? So what they'll do, they'll send these Negropean females looking at me, smiling at me, and then she's looking over at the van, the dollar van. I'm like, no, thank you. You know? Yeah, but this is what they do. This is, don't be looking at my shoes either, delivery guy. All right, again, those sort of things. Oh, I understand exactly what it is that they do, that's why I expose them. Because they're liars. They're liars and they're manipulators. And I want you to understand how people can be radicalized, people can be manipulated, programmed, and then be used as a distraction, right? While they're being manipulated, while they're being abused and don't even understand it, but they get them to abuse other people, right? Particularly us as TIs. Now look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at where he parks. Now, I'm saying, so the bus could stop right there. See, I knew it. What did I say? What did I say? Look, he had all this space to go, but look at where he parks, right there. Right? Again, I just want to show you guys what it is that they do, how they do it, how they engage in such tactics and manipulate. Look up in their hands on head like that. See? Thank you. See, you stop in front of you, he had all that space in front of him, he just stopped in front of you, so you can park right here, right? Damn, I just put my car right back in my wallet. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Alright, there you go. Oh yeah, man. Like I said, I can call them out for what it is that they're doing, how they're doing it. The manipulation. I'm looking at these tactics to show you guys that this is covert operation, covert psychological operation that it is that they're doing. And they think that they're slick. Alright? We're talking about the cult mindset, showing you guys in America that cognitive warfare that has been waged on the black community. And you know, they will select people who they can abuse just to make, like I said, we as TIs, we are the distraction, right? And within any society, when you have corrupt people at the top, corrupt people in positions of authority and power, in order to take the focus off of their crime, they're going to try to create and create criminals within the society, criminally minded people, based off of the trauma of poverty, based off of psychological manipulation, based off of cognitive warfare, and then blame those victims so that the public won't blame them. Those are the top. Again, these are the hallmarks of psychopaths. Psychopaths always find themselves and put themselves in a position of authority and power so they can do exactly what it is that they're doing. The latest audio book that I talked about, the psychopath function, explains this. It explains how they have to create psychopaths in society. But that's not the only book that talks about this, right? Ambulance all over there. All right, They still got the Grinch. Christmas already passed, right? But they have to create other narcissistic personality within the population in order for them to behave in this manner, where they can target somebody and they can feel they can get away with it because they have the believer's mindset, or they give them a believer's mindset. And we know what happens with people who have a believer's mindset: easily manipulated, easily misled, easily indoctrinated in these cults. And like I said, these believers don't really believe what they claim to believe, because if they claim that Jesus came to tell them the truth, so then why are they attacking people like us for speaking the truth, right? There's a book that I have called Versions of the Bible, and it talks about how those in power co-opted religion, to usher in their new world order. And we see what's going on. Another evidence of their prophet, nice fashion. Again, these sort of things. So the threats never end, right? They never stop. Because what believers fail to recognize and understand, like did Jesus in the Bible, when people are sent to tell you the truth, when people are sent to open up your eyes to the reality, and this is what the Catholic Church and other religious institutions have done with religion, is to give people religion without the esoteric knowledge. So people are sent to tell you the truth, and those in power will manipulate those people and manipulate the general public to attack those people. That is how you prevent people from waking up to their true reality and understanding that what needs to be done is that we need a conscious shift. Okay, but we need knowledge. All right. And again, in the Bible, it talks about it. It talks about when it says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." We're not talking about biblical knowledge, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in the position of those people back then, not now, right? Because now people seriously lack any sort of knowledge, right? They just only want belief, right? Now, the passage I'm quoting is from I think it's Corinthians. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." And it says, you preachers, you priests, have led the people astray. And then there's another passage, I think it's in John, and it says something like, you preachers have taken away knowledge from the people. Again, I'm still to find those direct quotes in the Bible. But it's amazing how people claim to know the Bible in the back of their hands and really don't. Right? I really don't. When they talk about, like I keep saying, when they talk about we fight against sin and wickedness in high places, but they worship the very same people that Patrick's talking about in high places. When you talk about high places, high officials, high society, the wealth, right? And the wealthy have always been able to manipulate people like that. But people don't know history, right? Because the one thing that we know, right? And I just, when I say we, I mean people. You go ask any sociologist, any psychologist, when it comes to the manipulation of people within the society, right? People in poverty, and poverty itself is traumatic. Right? And so anybody who has a traumatic experience, a group of people have a traumatic experience, they're easily manipulated. Right? They're easily manipulated by those in power. Okay? So yeah, they know this. Go read any book on how people with trauma are easily manipulated, and you see what I'm talking about. Or read any article or research paper on the psychology of believers, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so like I said, they don't believe what they claim to believe. That's what I said. The dance, and dumbass nigga appeals. But I also understand that they are made up. We are made up. We are made ignorant. Because just a little bit of knowledge, right, will have you understanding your reality and what it is that they've been doing to us. You've been manipulated, psychologically manipulated, and conditioned and brain. All right. Talk to you guys in the video. I'll start another video.